Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is the Knotamachine knitting podcast, and this is episode number 4. It's been a minute since I've been on here to talk about my knits, my whips, acquisitions, but just know that I have been knitting a lot, so we have a couple of things to talk about. First off, though, I do want to say thank you to Ana for sponsoring this video. They're having their biggest sale of the year, where it will be up to 35% off. So it's the perfect time to get your loved ones some gifts. And if you need any ideas, I'm wearing the Celeste earrings, and they're two different earrings. One is like a moon and a star. They're so perfect. I think they're so cute because they're so dainty and they just elevate your look. And then I have the ocean necklace. And this one's really cool because it's got 3 different charms on it, including a shell. And then there's a little bit of green touch in it. So yeah, thank you so much to Ana. If you guys want to shop it for your loved ones, you can click the link in my description box and then use my code to get to up to 35% off. And then I wanted to show off really quick that I was able to gift a pair of earrings to my friend Kim, Golden Boy Knits, and yeah, it was really exciting, and I was so glad that I was able to share some jewelry love with my friend. So thanks again to Ana, and make sure you shop the link in my description box. Okay, so we're going to start with, what are we going to start with? Okay, we're going to start with our finished objects because I like to do it like that. So the first thing that I want to talk about is my best vest by James & Watts. It is all done and it is beautiful. It's so nice. Look at this. Ta-da! It's so nice. Okay, so I used La Bien Amie Corey worsted, Corey confetti. I have this much left. Not sure if I can do anything with it, but we're gonna see what we can do. I knit this in the size large, and it is already pretty big, oversized vest, but I wanted it even more so I knit the size up than I normally would, and it is exactly what I wanted. I do have to say, when knitting this, so I was knitting this with a few friends, and they had actually finished theirs a while ago, and I finally had gotten a chance to only work on this and really get it done. While I was doing it, the body, so when I was knitting from here up, it was very scary. Here are some pictures to show you what I'm talking about, but I was so afraid it wasn't gonna fit and it was gonna look way too huge. And a lot of people were like, the ribbing really helped me, so maybe just see what the ribbing will be like and then go from there. But there was one of our friends who knit it and it was ridiculously big on them. So I was worried that it was going to look like that, but it ended up being perfect. So if you make this and, this is the culprit for that one. Say hi, buddy. She's not very happy, but she just knocked over the tripod a little bit, so it's okay. Okay, but yeah, so if you're making this vest and you are like, oh my gosh, this is looking a little crazy, just trust that you've picked the right size and do the ribbing, because it really just pulls it together and gives you that perfect look. So yeah, that's the only thing I really have to say about this. It was really fun to make. I think if I didn't stop making it, because I started this like in the summertime and I just finished it now, so it took me like about half a year or so, a little less than half a year, but I just like didn't do it for a very long time. But what I'm trying to say is that if you were to just stick on this and just do this, you could get it done super fast. Not that that matters, but you know. So that's our first one. Our second one is also kind of a similar story of I put it down for the longest time. I had finished so much of it, and the only thing I had left to do was the two front pieces and then seaming them together. It's always like the easiest bits of things that I just put off forever. So this is the Lydia lace top or tank. I don't remember exactly what it's called. I don't remember the designer's name right now, but I'll write it here and it'll be in the description box. But yeah, here it is. This is the back of it. It's got a really deep, a deep V-neck back. It has a beautiful lace design at the bottom. And then it's pretty stretchy because it's got like a bit of a ribbing going on. I loved making this so much. BRB. Okay, I have a bit of an allergies, so I had to get a tissue and blow my nose. Okay, back to the Lydia lace tank. I made this with Farmer Daughters fibers in the colorway Come and Get Your Love. I don't know the base I used. Maybe it's called Foxy Lady. I don't know. I don't remember exactly, but it is fingering weight, I think. Yeah, it's fingering weight, but it's like the braided. Anyways, I love it. I think it's a really good yarn choice to use because I can wear this when it's colder outside and still be warm, and then wear like a jacket over top of it or a cardigan, and it'll be so cute. So I'm really excited. I need to block this and then do the ends along with the best vest. So those are my, that's the second finished object. My third finished object is the Totally tank top by Jessie May. I think Jessie May made it. Yeah, it's by Jessie May. Okay, so this is super glow fiber, and this is, I think it's Sandusgarn Sunday or something. But yeah, this was like my last summer knit that I finished. I never got to, I haven't worn it. I haven't worn it at all. But again, I think I can wear this in the cold and wear a jacket over it or something. The only thing I have to say about this is when you're doing the bottom ribbing, I say you need to be very careful about casting off, because I don't know what about it, but my armpits, the armpits are totally fine. The neckline is totally fine. But when I come down to here, I like can't get this part. It's really hard for me to get this part over my head or like down my whole body. So I'm gonna have to go back, I think, and undo the bind off and then just do it over one more time. Then it should be all good. But it's a really nice pattern. Kind of same thing as the best vest when you're making it. It's so small before you do the ribbing, and it is so silly to look at. Like, imagine just the super glow fiber. Like, that's so tiny. And then you put the ribbing on, and then it becomes actually like a tank top. But yeah, and I really love the rolled neck. I think it's so cool, and I've just never had a racer back that I've made before. So this will be nice if I ever get around to finishing it. Okay, and then one more finished object is this here crocheted little stocking. This is a stocking for one of our cats. I have to make another one, but I was inspired to do this because I've been working with Hobby on their Candyland. Yeah, it's their Hobby Candyland DIY challenge, and I actually made 2 stockings for me and Mark. So here's a little video of the stockings. I used Friends wool in 2 different colors, and I basically just made a big sock, like big scale sock. If you go to my Instagram, I'm gonna have a tutorial posted on there very, very soon. It's just like a super simple tutorial. And if you already know how to make a sock, like, you kind of don't even need that, but I think it's cute and fun to do. So yeah, let me know what you think of the stockings, and you should participate in the Hobby Christmas or Hobby Candyland DIY challenge. I also duplicate stitched our initials, our first name initial on each of our stocking, and I think it's so cute. Okay, so on to whips. We have, I think I've got 3 whips going on, not counting Christmas gifts, because I'm not gonna put those on here because I don't want anyone to see them. But I have taken a break from working on my things so I can finish up these Christmas gifts. But right now I'm working on a beanie for a tattoo trade that I'm doing with Natty Twos on Instagram. I'm using Prisca fiber yarn. I'm holding it double, so there's 2 balls of yarn attached to this, and I'm just making like the classic Pearl Soho ribbed hat. But yeah, I'm like I'm almost there. I'm almost like to the part where I need to start decreasing. And my tattoo appointment is on the 20th. Today is the 8th. And yeah, I'm not worried that I'm not going to get this finished, but I'm really excited. I'm really excited to trade this with them and then get a tattoo and show everyone. So there's one whip that we've got going, and then another whip that we're doing is something I'm really excited about, something I've never made before, and that's a cardigan. I am making the Field Day Jacket by Ozetta, and this is what we got so far. I just attached the front and the back, so we have our arm openings here. Let's see, we've got like the button band starting and the collar is here. And yeah, now all I have to do really is just knit back and forth, which I kind of forgot that that's something that you have to do with cardigans. So doing a lot of purling, which is fine. We love purling, I guess. But yeah, I'm really excited about this. I'm also really excited about this yarn. I'm using acrylic yarn. Don't tell anyone. But I was at Joann's and I saw this Lion Brand yarn, and I was just like, oh my gosh, there's so many expensive yarns that I found that look exactly like this, and this was like $4 or something, and I didn't need that many because there's a bunch in here. And I also think another thing too is all the other ones that I've seen, they don't have like the same color specs that this one does, and I think this is exactly what I've been looking for. It is exactly what I've been looking for because it's a nice gray silver with all the colors of the rainbow thrown in it. So we're working on that. It's gonna look so good. I can't wait to have it made out some more so I can really try it on for you guys. And look, it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I am making a hair bow for myself. I just had to take out the needles because I needed them for something else. But I'm using some Siri and some of this. I think this is Mono Still Uruguay held together, and it's making this really nice marledy look. It's kind of like peachy, because this is kind of peachy. But yeah, so there's that. Super excited. Can't wait to finish everything. And then just to end out the video, I have 3 acquisitions. Only one of them is yarn, which is fine. So I've been working for Pom Pom, RIP, very soon. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Pom Pom magazine is a knitting magazine, crochet magazine, fiber arts, and they're closing down. Sadly, they're sadly closing down. So they have an office here, and I was asked if I wanted to come help them pack up some of the orders and get them sent out. So I said yes, of course, and they had some of this Barocco Comfort worsted weight hanging around, so I took some. They told me I could. But it's like the perfect red color for the holiday season. I got 5 of these, and there's 210 yards in each. So I am thinking about making a slip over with this, possibly getting some red mohair and holding it with it. But then I'm worried it'll be a little bit too bulky and it might be too warm because this is already worsted weight, which is interesting because it doesn't seem like worsted weight to me. It almost seems like a DK. But yeah, it's really nice. It feels really good. It's just some nylon and some acrylic. And yeah, so we're gonna have a nice little red slip over for the holiday season. I've just seen so many people wear a red slip over a white shirt with some nice pants, and I want that look so badly. So we're gonna do it. Second acquisition are these buttons that I got. I got these buttons from Hill Country Weavers, our local yarn store. We were there because Julie Esselin was there, and we got to meet her and meet the team and see all the samples and all the yarn. Nothing was really speaking to me to buy, but the buttons spoke to me. And then Kim was like, what are you gonna make them with? Or what are you gonna use them with? Or I was like, I don't know what I'll use them with. And then Kim had the perfect idea to use it with the cardigan. What do you think? I think it'll look so good. Like, these just look so good together, huh? They look so good. So that is another acquisition. And then one more acquisition is this sticker. It says just one more row. And again, I'm talking about Kim like throughout this whole video, but she got this for me at the Black Squirrel when she was visiting. And I think it's so cute because I love a Stanley, I really do, but I like to make it my own. So we're gonna put stickers on this and just be so cute with our Stanley. And people are gonna be like, what does that mean? And then I can tell them I'm a knitter and all that stuff. So I hope you enjoyed looking at all of my stuff that I've been making and I'm planning on making. And yeah, make sure if you want to buy anything from Ana Luisa, you shop with my link and get up to 35% off. Okay, so I'll see y'all later, and happy holidays. Be safe. Spread love to everyone, and bye.